Why do poor people remain poor all their lives? The answer isn't just luck or fate. It lies deep within mindset, decisions, courage to take risks, and how people see their own situation. On one side stands a businessman, on the other, a day laborer. Both are human. Both have the same 24 hours. Both need to earn money. Yet, one becomes wealthy over time while the other returns home every evening with his daily wage. So where does the difference lie? Let's take an example. There are two men, Rafiq and Salim. Rafiq is a businessman who opened a mobile phone shop. At first, he didn't have much money, but he used his mind. He thought, I'll sell mobiles, but not just sit in the shop. I'll promote online, give small services, run discounts. So he invested in some phones, decorated his shop, opened a Facebook page, and slowly customers began to grow. Salim, on the other hand, is a day laborer. He also works hard, sweating from morning till night, but his income depends entirely on his physical effort. If he gets work today, he earns. If not, he earns nothing. Now, let's compare their income sources. Rafiq invested money. He built a shop once, bought stock once, and now that shop earns for him every day. Even if he's not there, employees sell, online orders come in, and money flows. His money is working for him. Salim, however, has invested his body and time. He earns as long as he works. If he stops, his income stops. His body is his only capital. If he falls sick, the income chain breaks. That's the real key difference between rich and poor. The poor earn by working for money. The rich earn by making money work for them. A laborer sells his effort, while a businessman sells his ideas and systems. The laborer's income is limited, but the businessman's income grows because once he builds a system, it keeps generating profit. It's like the difference between eating the fruit and planting the seed. The laborer eats the fruit every day but throws away the seed. The businessman plants the seed, nurtures it, waits patiently, and one day that tree gives him countless fruits. Another major difference. Poor people usually think about today, while the rich think about tomorrow. The laborer's goal is to find food for today. The businessman's goal is to build wealth for the next year. When Rafiq started his shop, he might not have made much profit at first, but he didn't give up. He improved, experimented, and kept growing. If Salim, the laborer, saved a little every day and started something small, like selling mobile covers, screen protectors, or doing deliveries, he too could start changing his life. Because then his income wouldn't depend only on his strength, but on his ideas. Poor people often fear risk. They think, better stay safe. What if I lose everything? But the truth is, without risk, there's no growth. Rich people take calculated risks. They don't gamble. They plan. They understand what they can lose and what they can gain. Poor people never learned this skill because no one teaches it. Schools teach how to get a job, not how to make money work for them. Rafiq doesn't just sit in his shop waiting for customers. He asks himself, how can I expand my business? He adds new brands, improves customer service, runs ads. He grows from businessman to entrepreneur. Meanwhile, Salim wakes up thinking, will I get work today? Their thoughts are different, so their results are different. If Salim used even a small part of his time to learn, everything could change. Imagine if he learned mobile servicing. His income type would shift. Because then he wouldn't just sell labor, he'd sell skill. And skill is the foundation of progress. The more you sharpen it, the higher you rise. The rich treat money as a tool, something that works for them. The poor see money as something only to spend. That's why when a rich man gets $100, he asks, how can I turn this into $200? But when a poor man gets $100, he asks, what can I buy with this? Same money, but different mindset. And that mindset changes everything. The day a poor person starts thinking, how can I make my income work for me? That's the day poverty begins to fade. Because physical strength is limited, but ideas and plans are limitless. So if you really want to break the wall of poverty, start by breaking the wall inside your mind. Poverty doesn't live in your pocket. It lives in your thoughts. The day you decide, I can, I will, I must change, that's the day your inner poverty dies, and a new version of you is born. Thoughtful, hardworking, and unstoppable.
Money, opportunity, and skills. Understanding the difference between them reveals why the paths of the rich and the poor diverge. Wealthy people use their time, energy, and mind together. Poor people sell only their physical effort. Just like Rafiq created passive income through his business, anyone who takes a little planning and initiative can change their life. Yet most poor people remain trapped in the daily grind. They see the start and end of work, but never the bigger goal. Salim works every day, but he never thinks about where today's labor can take him tomorrow. The rich learn and apply. They know acquiring new skills creates new opportunities. When Rafiq opened his mobile shop, he didn't just sell phones. He advertised online, ran discounts, and improved customer service. Every action was an investment in future income. Salim could do the same work, but he didn't know how a small investment or strategy could grow his earnings. Fear often becomes a limit for the poor. They think, what if I lose everything? But truthfully, those who stay safe never achieve anything significant. Rafiq knows risk exists, but he takes calculated risks. He assesses potential loss and gain before making a decision. Poor people never learn the skill. Schools teach how to get a job, not how to make money work for you. Another major difference is foresight. Poor people focus on today's food. The rich focus on next year's investments. Rafiq understood that profit might be small at first, but long-term goals require patience. Salim waits for daily work results. So while the rich grow their business or skills, the poor merely survive day by day. Separating the income sources makes the difference clear. The rich build systems, the poor sell labor. When Rafiq opened his shop, he didn't just sell. He built a business system. He bought stock, organized the shop, and set up online orders. Now the shop works for him, even if he isn't physically present. Salim earns only as long as his body works, and if he falls ill, the income stops. The real difference is the rich create a cycle of income. The poor sell only their labor. Skills and knowledge are another key factor. The rich constantly learn new things to increase earnings. Rafiq adds new brands, sells new products, and improves sales techniques. Salim could do the same, learn mobile servicing or online sales, and change his life. Why? Because then he would sell skill instead of just labor. Skill is the real capital. The more you sharpen it, the higher you rise. Poor people often see money only as to spend. When they get money, they ask, what can I buy? The rich ask, how can I turn this money into more money? This small difference creates massive results over time. The same $100 spent by a poor person is saved or invested by the rich, generating more income. Anyone who changes their income type can break the cycle of poverty. If Salim saves a little daily, starts a small business, or improves his skill set, his future changes. He moves beyond physical labor and earns through ideas, planning, and skill. In other words, changing your mindset first brings real-life change. Poverty is often rooted in habits, thinking, and daily decisions. Many people don't know how to budget, manage time, or invest their knowledge and energy wisely. As a result, they feel constantly limited. The rich, however, plan everything. Rafiq knows which products sell best at what time, when advertising works, and what strategies grow his shop. Poor people don't analyze like this and stay stuck with limited income. Persistence and patience are essential. Poor people give up at small failures. If Salim misses work one day, he feels defeated. But Rafiq knows business grows slowly at first. He experiments, tries new ideas, and results come gradually. Long-term vision is key to success. Finally, mental freedom and confidence make the difference. Poor people often think their capacity is limited. This is how I will live, they believe. The rich know their capacity is limitless. With ideas, skills, and planning, they can change their position. Once that belief is born, every decision and step propels them forward. The lesson is clear. Poverty isn't just about money. It's mindset, planning, willingness to learn, courage to take risks, and proper use of time. If Salim or anyone takes small steps today, learns something, saves a little, and uses income to generate more, poverty's walls begin to crumble. Money works for them instead of depending solely on their physical labor. Poverty lives in the mind, not the pocket. If you change your thoughts, habits, and plans, poverty slowly disappears. Inside, new habits, strength, and goals emerge. Today, if you decide, I can, I will, I must change, you take more than a step. You destroy your inner poverty and are reborn as a new person, creative, hardworking, and unstoppable.